Hello everyone, welcome back to the workshop. It's Sunday morning, so it's get the wheel bearings out day. I've done this before. I've done it on a Kawasaki Z900, and when I did that it took me all morning just to do one wheel, and that was because I didn't heat the wheel adequately in order to get the bearing out. Heating the wheels with a blowtorch is not something that comes naturally to most people, and it certainly didn't come naturally to me, so I underheated the wheels and I was hammering away trying to get this bearing out and having no effect whatsoever. That's why it took me so long. I'm kneeling down, as you can see. I'm not praying, although if I was it would be to the patron saint of wheel bearings, and maybe that might help. We shall see. So I'm going to get the blowtorch and we're going to heat up the wheels and we're going to see if we can get those bearings out. So I'll see you in a minute. So here we are. This is the blowtorch I'm going to use to warm it up. It's not mine. Unfortunately, I have a very good blowtorch, but unfortunately I discovered this morning that I don't have any gas. So that put paid to using that one. So I borrowed this from a neighbour. So let's just see how we get on. Well, I can tell how we're going to get on, which is not very well, because this has got as much go as a mouse farting. Right, I need to get some more gas for the other one. I'll be back. Right, so now I have a replacement bottle of gas. We will try again. So, here goes. No, it's not hot enough yet. I'm always terrified to overheat it, so I need to be cautious, he says, with a nervous laugh. Anyone that's ever done this as an amateur like me will know that you are bloody terrified of breaking your wheel, and you tend to underheat it, which of course means it's much harder to do, much harder to get the bearing out. Right, let's flick it over and let's see if we can knock this out. Where's the edge? And hallelujah! How's that for the first go? Bearings out, spacers out. Fantastic, my God, I tell you, that is the bloody fastest I have ever removed a bearing. Ever. I suppose in theory I could just heat this one up a bit and it should fall out. Anyway, obviously I was doing it right, but there you go. Never before in this workshop has a bearing come out so easily as that one. little bit of water to see when we're up to temperature. This is my theory. I'm not a mechanic, you can probably tell. I'm just an enthusiastic amateur whose watchword is, how hard could it be? Having known a few pretty crap mechanics in my time, my view is there you go. Second bearing out. Fabulous. I'm pleased. That is good. Now to get on with the front wheel. Astonishingly fast, probably less than 10 minutes for the entire thing. All the bearings out, wheels are ready to have the tyres taken off. I'm going to take them down in the morning to a friend of mine who can take the tyres off, get the valves whipped out, up to the powder coaters, and then hopefully by the end of the week I'll have the wheels back. I've ordered the tyres, the Michelin Road 6s. They should be here Wednesday, Thursday-ish. Hopefully that will tie in with the wheels being ready. And then I'll be back to my friend to get the tyres put on. When the tyres get put on, I'm probably not going to get the wheels balanced. Now, I know some of you might think that's a little bit controversial, and maybe you don't. Maybe you go out a lot. But I didn't like, on my Kawasaki, the colour of the weights. They didn't go with the wheels, so I took them off. And I did some research, and there's very divided opinion as to whether you should balance motorcycle wheels or not. I mean, certainly back in the day, you know, when I rode bikes in the 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s, you never balanced wheels. You had spoked wheels, you could put the tyre on and you buggered off. But now everything's balanced. Now, I do know that having the back wheel balance is largely a waste of time, and if you're going to balance any wheel, it needs to be the front one. However, with the Kawasaki Z900RS Cafe, so it was quite a nifty bike, I did thousands and thousands of miles with no weights on either wheel, and I never noticed. The thing is with a bike, unlike a car, is your speed is often changing. You know, it fluctuates all the time. Whereas with a car, you tend to, if you're on the motorway, you tend to stick at one sort of speed, or even on an ordinary A road. Whereas with a bike, you don't, and I think that's probably why you notice it less on a bike. I'm not saying you wouldn't notice it, but I have not noticed it. So my plan is not to get the wheel balanced, and therefore have them clean with no weights on. And if I find it's a problem, well, I'll put weights on. But we shall see. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up and comment if you wish. Consider subscribing. There'll be more videos coming along as I work my way through the bike. And that's it for now. So I'll see you next time. Thanks very much.